Game of the day. JoltSpikes versus Chloe Box. Eagle versus Kindle.
Welcome back to the channel, folks. Semi-original guy here, aka Mr. Cannon from Advanced Web, bringing you another lively game of the day. Today, folks, we have ourselves a match on Shallow Straits. This is a base light matchup with an airport, port, and calm tower support. This is an incredibly difficult map to look at, incredibly difficult map to move around on. Now, we have recently featured this map a few days ago. We did feature it a few days ago, folks, and it was a grim mirror. It was a grim mirror is what we had. But today, we have Eagle versus Kindle. We have Eagle versus Kindle. The cool Eagle versus the laughable Kindle. That's what we got here today, folks. So, Chloe Box and JoltSpikes as our players today. Two incredibly powerful live league players. If you ever have the opportunity to face one of these two players, it is going to be a great match. You either have a solid back and forth, maybe they'll completely obliterate you, or maybe you might win. Either way, it can be a good game, and you can learn something. Now, if we take a look at this map, folks, once again, Shallow Straits, or whatever this map is called, you know, it's two base. So you're going to have this base moving over here. You're going to have this base moving over here. This base is going to be responsible for capturing this airport. It's going to take about 4 days, maybe 5 days over here. I know it's 4 days over here if you go immediately for the airport, but either way, I'm not really going to worry about that too much, folks. What this map is all about, what most base light matches are all about, is death balling. You gotta get all your units over here. You gotta maybe have a few indirects over here, you know, blasting over there. And if you do that, if you death ball, you're gonna have a good time on this map, folks. You're gonna have a good time indeed. Now, these properties in the center are kind of contested. These properties on the side are kind of contested, you know, so those are some things that you have to watch out for. But in most base light matchups, it really just depends on the engagements and the day-to-day engagements. You have to make sure that you're making really good trades. You don't want to give away free dudes. But that's the map, folks. I don't really see these two players giving away too many free dudes. I think we're going to have an incredibly solid match is what I'm expecting here, folks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what went down in the live league today. On the first few days, folks, you all know the deal. It's the standard infantry build because you got to get the infantry on the field. Number 1 priority in Advanced Web. Number 2 priority in Advanced Web, folks. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for all that hot live league action. And if you enjoy the content, consider becoming a channel member to support me further. Boom! Got some infantry on the field, folks. Absolutely did not expect it, folks. All right. Day 3, more infantry. Day 3, more infantry. Day 4, might have the first tank of the game here, folks, because JoltSpikes does have 8,000 funds in the bank. But no, he doesn't bust out a tank. He does not bust out a tank, folks. Bust out 2 more infantry. Now, Chloe Box with 10,000 funds in the bank. Are they going to bust out a tank? Yes, they are. They bust out a tank. And Chloe Box has 6,000 funds left. Or 6,000 funds next turn, but 2,000 funds left. Which means that they're also going to be able to get a tank in next turn. So they're going to have the double tank out right away. And JoltSpikes is not going to have double tank out right away. Which is kind of curious, kind of interesting. Not really sure what the plan is here. But you know what? I have seen people skip a tank on the first day. Either way, he's got a tank right now. So we're just going to do a BABA order for tanks by the looks of it here. Now, this tank is already in a position where it could potentially interrupt this property right here. So, JoltSpikes, if he wants to get one of the Senate properties, he's going to have to go for this property right here. That's really the only thing that he can do. So let's see if that's going to be the plan here as JoltSpikes takes control. Yeah, he's going to go for the property that is more likely than not going to actually be successful. Now, there's a slight possibility that this capture might not be successful because there is the potential for this infantry to skip this capture over here, go over here, attack, maybe this infantry go over here, get that, this tank go into position, and then maybe JoltSpikes could be denied these properties long term, which would be kind of devastating, but we shall see. 2 tanks on the field over here from Chloebox. 2 tanks over here from JoltSpikes. Now let's carry on with the map here, folks, because we are in the thick of it. We're in the thick of it right now. Day 6, and oh my god, oh my god, oh my giddity god. Chloebox puts down the fattest bait of 2025 over here, folks. Puts a tank right in range of JoltSpikes' tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a move. What a move. So I think Chloebox might have actually thought about that. Chloebox also has a YouTube channel, folks. I'm going to link that in the description so you guys can check out her channel. Very cool stuff, folks. Very cool stuff. Does a couple reviews on some high-level games, so cool stuff. Go check it out. Give her a sub. Anyways, yeah, this is the baitiest bait of all baits right here, folks. So if this tank goes up and attacks this tank just moves back on the HQ, gets the heals. This tank goes up, gets a free shot on this tank over here. This tank can move up over here, but then he's only going to be able to move up to this position right here, which is obviously not right next to this position right here. So he's not going to be able to get the attack. He's not going to be able to do the chain attack. And at that point, Chloebox will be slightly ahead in tanks. Slightly ahead. And it will also start the brawl over here, which is very interesting. And this is also an interesting thing, folks, because Chloebox has decided to move off of this property move here and interrupt this capture right here. So this is getting wild, folks. This is getting absolutely wild. I'm very curious to see what is going to happen with this one. So let's carry on with this and see how it goes. JoltSpikes, what a guy. You know what a flipping guy. He spots the bait, he spots the obvious bait, doesn't go for it, busts out a battlecopter. That's my boy, JoltSpikes. What a guy. Alright, so I mean, obvious bait was obvious, so you're not going to be going for that. That is just not going to work. So now Chloebox is going to have to decide what they want to do now. They build an anti-air. Base skip for an anti-air, folks. That's what we got going on here today. Alright. Gonna go cap a few more properties over here from JoltSpikes. Going back and getting them heals. Gonna go and attempt to get another capture right here. Now this is interesting. Nope, it's not, because this is safe. So that's just standard. I thought it was interesting, folks, but it turns out it's actually just standard. Now Chloebox does have access to a comm tower right now, which does provide them with an extra 10% firepower for all the units. So any attacks that Chloebox takes that are based on urban terrain will be doing about 150% firepower. So that's something, folks. That is something. Battlecopters now enter the fray. Anti-air moving down. Another infantry is going to be joining the battle here, folks. Yeah, this is just it's a very tactical game so far, folks. Not really a whole lot of combat going on here, but there is an interesting move here. So there's potential for JoltSpikes to do a double attack over here, but I wouldn't necessarily say that that's like a really great idea, because if we go in for that attack right here, we get blasted back for like 50% damage, and there's not really a guarantee of getting the KO, so I would probably just say that that's not something that you really want to be doing. So JoltSpikes is going to play it safe. He's going to play it safe, and he's putting a lot of units over on the eastern front right now because he really wants that comm tower. So Chloebox isn't going to be able to keep that tank there long term. Going to have to run away with the tank, at least temporarily, and at least until the battlecopters make their way to the front lines here. But once again, just playing a really tactical game, keeping the units in the back lines, waiting for JoltSpikes to make a move. Now, the longer you make Eagle wait around, I mean, technically he does get a little bit stronger because Lightning Strike does will hit a lot harder when you have units on the field. But the one thing about that, folks, is this is Live League. It does end on day 30. You cannot wait forever. And there's a lot of charge to be had, folks. There's a lot of charge that is going to be needed in order to get that lightning strike. All right. JoltSpikes, he's going to acquire that comm tower, folks. He's got the comm tower. He's got the other property here. All right. Once again, very defensive position. Yep, this is just advanced walls, folks. That's what we got going on. Just a good old-fashioned solid game of advanced walls. Takes out an infantry. Takes out an infantry. And then, oh my god. Oh my god, he's going in. He's going in, folks. He's going to get that interrupt. That is a interesting little interrupt here. Strong position over here from Chloebox. And the battlecopters, folks. The battlecopters just keep flowing onto this map. Now he gets the comm tower, but he's going to have to forego the city. That's just not going to happen. Stops the capture of the property over here, which is very nice. Goes in for multiple attacks. Now the big question here, oh my god, and he's attacking over on the other side too. Interesting. Okay. Oh, is that? Oh. I don't know about that battlecopter placement, but all right. Well, that's what we got here. Chloebox, I would highly believe that Chloebox is probably gonna sack the copter to take out the battlecopter, or sack the anti-air to take out the battlecopter. Oh my god, he might not even really need to sack it. He's got an attack right here, or she's got an attack right here. There's an attack right here. There's a battlecopter hit. There's a tank hit. That would really hurt the front lines. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think JoltSpikes might have misplayed this and even gets an Urban Blight. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting damage here. Oh my god. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. Alright, JoltSpikes, what are we going to do in order to counter such reckless hate over here? Takes out the anti-air, takes out the infantry, goes in for a capture in the center. Going for the old anti-air hit, going to go for the luck roll and gets it, and then, ooh, takes it only down to 1. Doesn't get the full KO on that guy, but that is very nice. So the one thing that is nice about playing as Eagle is you do have access to Lightning Strike. So you can be behind on units and value a little bit. And then when you get the Lightning Strike, it's going to absolutely dominate the entire battlefield. But the one thing about it is you need to have units on the field in order to do it. Now, JoltSpikes could do something here. He could play the long game with the Lightning Strike, because Chloebox might not want to really push up too far with the Lightning Strike, but nope. Chloebox absolutely does not even care. Like, she does not care. She's got absolutely no fear here. She just moves right up and just attacks. Just full force attacks. Takes JoltSpikes down to 13 units. But some of those units, they're big. Anti-air takes out the 2 battlecopters. These battlecopters get 2 attacks over here. Possibly attacks over here. Like, there's damage. There's damage that can happen this turn. Now, let's see it. Let's see what kind of damage we can get. Because JoltSpikes only has 3 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. Like, how much yeeting can he possibly do here? Let's see. He's really gotta speed these moves up here. Bust out the Lightning Strike. Okay, so we're gonna get 1 attack right there. Gonna get a recon hit. Nice. Nice. Based recon. Alright. It's the other... Why did we move there, though? Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. Fast moves. Alright, so basically that was a 3-minute long Lightning Strike turn. So that's not too bad. Now JoltSpikes is up 17 units to Chloebox's 10. Like, how do you stay in this battle with only 10 units? Well, Urban Blight, folks. That's how you do it. You bust out an Urban Blight. It's not really going to do a whole lot of damage, but maybe there's something here that he's able to do. It gets a one-shot right there, which is nice. Copter moves in. Copter is going to be blocked by an anti-air as well, so that's very nice. That's nice placement right there. Chloe Box busts out the Soiled Abomination, folks. These stinkiest unit in Advanced Wars by Web. Definitely a strong and powerful unit, but a smelly unit indeed. So we got a Soiled Abomination on the field now, and it is now day 15. JoltSpikes, 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes, 23 seconds. Gonna be trying to get a property. Gonna be trying to destroy a tank and try to get another property. Moves the battlecopters in. Now he's really gonna have to play the battlecopter game very strong here, folks. But he busts out 2 infantry because I feel like he's probably gonna be doing something here. He's gonna be doing something stinky, and we don't like it. Don't like it here. All right, it is now day 16. JoltSpikes has 32,600 funds in the bank, ready to be deployed. What is he going to do? He's going to attack an infantry. He's going to attack an anti-air. Gets the anti-air clear, which is absolutely beautiful. Doesn't get the tank clear, though, which is kind of unfortunate. And busts out a Soiled Abomination. Smelliest unit in Advanced Wars by Web, folks. Alright, Chloe Box busts out the Urban Blight, which is hitting the Neo Tank, which is very unfortunate. But JoltSpikes, with a little bit of foresight here, actually didn't build another vehicle unit this turn, because I think he could probably sense the Urban Blight coming. So he did not buy another vehicle unit. So his repair costs are not going to be like extremely high. It's just going to be moderately high. Alright, that's all Chloe Box can do. Now the one thing nice about not really having a whole lot of units is you don't really have to spend a whole lot of time moving them. So these next few turns are going to be really, really quick. See, that's it. Manages to bank 1 minute and 13 seconds. Like, you don't even have to move units. You just, that's it. Oh, a second Neo Tank. Disgusting. JoltSpikes turn. Day 18. Moves the Neo Tank up. Moves the tanks back. Uses the Recon as the greatest blocker of all time. JoltSpikes is in a little bit of trouble, though, folks. He needs to acquire a property, and it is day 18. If he cannot get a property, it's going to be very difficult for him to win, because he won't be able to win without enough properties. So takes an engagement over here. What is this sitting at? 11. Ugh. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed, folks. Oh, and this Soiled Abomination just sitting on cities. Ugh. That's not where you want a Kindle Neo Tank to be, folks. You don't want it to be on urban terrain. That's where it gets that sludge smell from. And that sludge smell, oh, that'll knock you right out. Alright. JoltSpikes with 17,000 money. What is he going to do here? Bust out a battlecopter double infantry. Probably the best idea that you could do. Aside from the fact that you could bust out the classiest unit in Advanced Wars by Web, folks. You could bust out the classiest unit in Advanced Wars by Web. The classy medium tank. But he did not. He did not. I think at this point he needs to bank a lot of time. Oh my god, another Neo tank. How does Chloe Box have so much money? How are they doing this? How are they forcing this upon our poor friend JoltSpikes, forcing him to buy Soiled Abominations, buying the Neo tanks? I really hope that both of these players invested heavily into soap, because we are going to be needing it in order to wash off this stink. Now Chloe Box, with only 21,900 funds this turn, is unable to buy another Neo tank. So unless they join the full HP infantry and the 5 HP infantry, then they will be able to do it. But they're not going to do that, folks. Not going to do it. By tank anti-air this turn. 20 units to 24 units. Oh, we need to look at something here, folks. It is 44,000, 97,000. It's like 50,000. 50,000 and change. 50,000 and change to actually get another lightning strike right now. So, it's a lot of Neo hits. Oh, we're going artillery. Okay. Going artillery now. Ooh, JoltSpikes just lost a property. That is now 20 properties. That is 20 properties for Chloe Box, who also has 25,500 funds. Bust out another Neo tank. Oh my god. Oh my god. Remind me never to play Chloe Box ever. Schmallyish game. Alright, day 22 here. JoltSpikes. Oh, that's how many Neo tanks is on the field right now? 4. Oh my god. JoltSpikes has 2. See, even with Ego, with Lightning Strike, you know, if you're fighting against, if you're outnumbered double Neo tanks, it's very difficult. Very difficult to deal with that. But it does appear like there is a pretty good chance that JoltSpikes is going to be able to acquire one property here. So if he gets this property, that is going to be a flip. Oh my god, and the Neo Strike. Oh, he's going for the Urban Blut. He's going for Urban Blut. Is he going to get it? Oh, one simple tank sack. That's all it would really take. Oh, no, it doesn't even need a tank sack because he found a path to one of the battle copters. That'll get... Oh, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get... He doesn't get it. Ah! Ha, 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 ha. Ah! Terrible. Terrible. Actually, I do feel for Chloe Box there. I feel like that was probably like the idea was to do this move over here in order to get it, but doesn't get it. So he gets this prop. Ooh, you know what? It's pretty close to a lightning strike. There's a pot. Oh my god. But he doesn't have any time. He's only got 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Like, he's gonna have to do the fastest lightning strike of his career here. If he can even get the lightning strike, he's gonna go in with the arty, gonna sack, attack, and attack, gets the lightning. Okay, he's got the lightning strike. He's got the lightning strike, folks. But what can he do with it? Like, we have no idea how much time he actually has left at this point. I mean, all your attacks have to really be on the right side. I mean, in all reality, you know what? Just like, get out of here. Just send all this over here. Like, for realsies. For realsies. Send it all to the east. Oh, never mind. Don't even do that. Don't even listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, is that, oh my god, is that 100%? Is that 100%? Okay, that's going to be on a road, though. We have to make sure that we take that into consideration here, folks. Oh my god, 97 to 105. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. 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 There's some numbers for you. All right. Wow. See, should have just like left it alone. Like, get that guy out of here. Like, ugh, terrible, terrible stuff. All right, so I mean, it was a nice lightning strike, but yeah, that high society, man. Holy smackarino Rex over here. That was a fat high society. Bust out another Neo. Okay. Chloe Box down to 11 units to JoltSpikes 24. Like, JoltSpikes is definitely feeling pretty good about the unit count now. And he's ahead. He is ahead in properties. And Chloe Box resigns. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a smelly game. What a smelly game, folks. But what an awesome match between these two. Like, there was a point when I was certain the Chloe Box was going to be able to win this one, folks. And I thought maybe even until, like, the very end, maybe the very last lightning strike that they were going to be able to do. I didn't think I didn't know the JoltSpikes was going to be able to pull off a lightning strike that quickly in 2 minutes. You know, it takes some people a lot longer than 2 minutes to pull off a lightning strike, folks. So props to JoltSpikes on a fantastic game, and congratulations to Chloebox on a well-played performance. Make sure to go check them out on YouTube, folks. That's going to be it, folks. Hopefully you all enjoyed that one, and if you did, consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, folks. I will see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now.